Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Animal Man, issue number 5. Take a look at this comic cover right here. A pretty screwed up comic cover at that. Now, where we last left off on Animal Man, good friend Buddy and his daughter were flying to the rescue of his wife and his son because, see, his wife and son are currently being attacked by one of the Hunters of the Rot. So then that leads us into issue number 5 with the wife and son being attacked by one of the Hunters of the Rot. And they try the best they can to hold off this monster, and they're actually doing a pretty good job despite the fact that they're getting a little bit overwhelmed. And of course, Buddy does show off, and he does help out his family. However, despite the fact he saves his family, Animal Man might be a little overwhelmed right now. He's fighting against one of the powerful agents of the Rot, and he doesn't quite have all the power that he's supposed to have. In addition to that, his daughter tries to help out. But what happens when his daughter helping out actually hurts his cause and can get him killed? Will the Rot prevail? Will it be able to take over Animal Man's daughter? Or will Animal Man need to make the ultimate sacrifice in order to get his family free and safe from harm? Just gonna have to read and see. So let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Definitely have a sense of hopelessness and uncomfortableness when it comes down to the Rot. This seems like a very powerful enemy and powerful foe, and is powerful in a sense, in a very primal sense, that it's not like, and this is silly, but sometimes when I watch horror films or watch certain films, I just think that, like, I was watching Halloween once, the new ones by Rob Zombie. I was sitting there, I was watching it with my girlfriend who enjoyed them, and I said, I can't enjoy this fully. She said, why? What if Batman was in this situation? Or like the Saw movies. What if Mr. Miracle or Superman were in there? They just screw around and then save everyone. But in this, and I know this is a horrible comparison, but usually when I think of certain things like this, horror stories, I think, well, what if Superman or Batman were in that situation? Now when I think of it, I can actually say, they would be just as screwed as everyone else. It is up to Animal Man and Swamp Thing to save the day. Period. So there's definitely a sense of hopelessness and despair when it comes down to this, in a very uncomfortable sense, which is good because you need that in this kind of horror comic. This was fast-paced, a lot of adrenaline pumping panels in here. Adrenaline pumping panels. Wowzer. Very adrenaline pumping, a lot of action in this for a comic that's kind of a horror comic, and it was good. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It was quick in turn paging. I went through this quicker than I usually go through most of my comics because I'm going through this and it's on a fast pace, very fast pace, which is good. And it has a very nice setup for the next issues and also for Swamp Thing itself. I feel a crossover coming soon. Bad. I couldn't think of any bad in this at all. When I was driving home not too long ago, by this video time a few minutes ago, I was thinking, well, what bad is there about this comic? But there wasn't really any. It was a pretty good comic. It was enjoyable, fun. Hits all the right notes that needed to be hit with this issue at the time. So you know what? I've been giving out quite a few of these this week, but a lot of these comics have deserved them. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. This is a good comic, enjoyable, and I recommend picking it up. Especially if you're reading Swamp Thing, it's a good companion comic to Swamp Thing, and vice versa. Swamp Thing is a good companion comic to it. So I'm going to end this video here. Animal Man issue number 5. It is Animal-tastic. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.